Hey, this is Scott Coombe, and I got a question for you. If you could spend your time in one of two places, where would it be? Would you rather spend your time at home or at work? Now, depending on what generation, you might have a certain bent towards one answer or the other. For the last 40, 50 years, during our booming economy, most baby boomers and generations previous have said, we'd much rather be spending time at the office, in the job, working overtime, making a lot more money. Having both parents working, making more money, making the consumer mentality, everything works. Okay? Generations Y and X and everyone else coming up after them, the millennials, they're trending to say, no, I think we'd rather spend more time at home than at work. We're not going to work the overtime. We're not going to work the extra hours. For my own personal self, my wife and I, we said, no, we actually value to have one parent home, which actually ended up being me. So I take care of my son and daughter and starting the home business and on the internet when I get the chance. And that frees up my wife, who's a nurse, and be able to make up a decent salary there. That is our values. More and more, it's always a pendulum swings. One generation goes one way, the other generation goes the next. As we see, more and more people for probably the next 20, 30 years are going to be moving towards more family, more home, and technologically, it's going to allow for that. In the future, there's going to be a whole lot more opportunities with home-based businesses. Now would be a great time to put a plug in there, but I won't. Maybe I'll do another video on that. But guys, it's time to come home, and we're going to value what's truly important to each of our hearts. And for a lot of the generations coming up, careers are not going to be as big. We're going to be valuing our families and our spouses, and not that they weren't important before, but spending the time with them over money is going to be a much bigger paradigm shift. So I hope you enjoy. Bye-bye.